Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new Banished playthrough that we're going to have a special concept. You'll know because you'll see it in the title, but we are going to make Nomadlandia. Actually, I'm going to call it Yes to All Nomads. I can't think of any nomad relevant numbers for the terrain type. Does anything here seem like, let's say, efflorescence valley? Medium's fine, climate fair, disasters on. Starting conditions. Okay, so the last playthrough I did Genesis, which was a very hard game with only 2 families. I like that better than. So the Jack and Jill, 1 family. Adam and Eve, 1 family, but with some starting gear. Hard, 4 families. So I think Genesis makes sense for this playthrough, and then I actually am gonna I'm gonna do this live with you guys. So I'm playing with the red ketchup mod, and I'm gonna look and see. I know in the base game, in order to get nomads, you need to have a handful of things. Well, that actually loaded kind of fast. You need to have a handful of things set to go. I don't recall. I think there's this well, but is there a nomad well in Red Ketchup's mod? There's I think we need to speed run the town hall. Canal set. Because I think the nomad well is from a different one. So anyways, we'll go ahead and play as usual. We'll get the town hall set up, and I don't know, maybe Red Ketchup doesn't have, or would it be in here? Yeah, maybe it'll be in here. Citizens, no. Citizens, shelter, happiness, warmth, education, diet, tools, nomads. Once your city has a town hall, trading post, and market. Okay, that's what we're doing right here. Town hall, trading post, and market. We are going to speed run those things. So we want bigger stockpile, and we can put our trading posts right out here probably. So let's do, we have 2 families they said, so let's go, what's the color of nomads? I like that blue color, so I'm gonna use that blue color. I think right, don't worry, I'm not gonna, wait. Is that it? I'm so bad at this sometimes. Because we want, yeah, right there. I've done this wrong too many times. That's why I'm being cautious. So that'll get our homes going. Then we need the lumber mill shortly thereafter, so that we can get, I'm doing these in order. It's like the build order. Then we want, oh, I was looking at what I wanted. Then we want blacksmith, followed shortly thereafter by the tailor. And we'll go ahead and put a main thoroughfare in, and lot of what you're going to see me doing is the same gather food action over and over and over again. We are going to build a gatherer's hut and a hunter. And a fishing dock. So, if this works the way it's supposed to, oh sorry, I did not get any of my information up here. If this works the way it's supposed to, we will not starve, and we will have at least a house here soon. Gonna be a little while before we can get a town hall going, but the regular trading post. So normally on a red ketchup save, I would do the seed and stock trader first, but I feel like this kind of influences my decision. So we'll do this trading post, and we need a market, which we will put probably over. Let's get it so that it'll count our current house. So the market's going to go there. And the town hall, we will put right here's the main road, so we'll put it right there. Okay, so we need glass, iron, stone. We'll be able to make iron with the blacksmith. In terms of glass, I know I'm getting way ahead of myself here, but since it's on 10x, every few seasons I'm gonna have to do this just to make sure we don't starve. We should be, with the build order, they should be getting the lumber mill going and the blacksmith. You know what, I'm gonna actually pause that tailor because we want them to get the, I'm gonna pause the hunter because we want them to get the gatherer's hut going probably sooner than some of this other stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and clear trees for that, and of course all of this stone, and of course that metal, stone, lumber. So I know I didn't really introduce the topic very well at the very start because I was so eager to get going, but the idea here is we're going to say yes to all nomads. We want everybody that comes through this site, this settlement, to be accepted. And if you have ever played this game, you know nomads bring disease, they bring problems, they upset the order that you might have established, and this playthrough is going to be all about making that happen. Now, I know that Banished is an older game. I know that it's not something that content-wise people are going way out of their way to watch. So I appreciate if you clicked on the video, and I would really love if you would stay with the series as I post more of these. And that will incentivize me to keep coming up with unique playthrough ideas. If you're wondering what I'm doing here, why I'm collecting flowers in the middle of winter, these actually aren't regular flowers, they're flax. And flax you can make into linen. Linen you can make into clothes. See, we only have 6 clothes. This right here is cotton. I'm going to do the same thing there. Cotton gets turned into cloth. So those things are important for us. Oh, there's another sneaky little linen in here. And now we'll go ahead and grab this food. So also, if you don't know, every season you get new... We're going to go ahead and have you produce some firewood for us, even though we can pick up wild firewood, if you will, from the ground. We can always shut that down. I'd love to have a stockpile of maybe 150 firewood. We don't need a ton because the main use of firewood comes when you build a new house. And since we built the 2 that we're going to need for a while probably. So I hate the way they did the distribution of the families. Why would you put a... Anyways, we will eventually, once we get this gatherer's hut built, we'll put another house down here for the gatherer and hunter to live in. So they're currently working on the blacksmith. They almost have all of the iron ore for that. So I'll go ahead and... okay, that will get built here pronto. Now, I hate to even say this out loud, but... the issue here is if people die. The issue with these kind of special starts. As long as everybody lives, you can get to the next couple generations, it's fine. But if people die off, these initial couple families, that's when it becomes problematic. So once we get the blacksmith up, we'll make some stone tools to get some tool buffer, and then we'll go ahead and start having them turn the iron ore into iron, because we need 16 iron and we're gonna need 32 lumber for our tailor. But the next thing they should be doing is finishing up this gatherer's hut. They should be dropping these trees. See, if you watch this number, they're taking the wood that they chop, they're putting it in here, and then somebody else is carrying that down. We're at 860 on food, but it's back to summer, so we'll go ahead and do this again. I don't want to go too far. If you go too far, then your people have to walk too far. Okay, so we're sitting on 66 firewood. It's not great, but that's 2 new houses worth. So I'll probably let them... I'll probably go ahead and pull this person off of that job. And I'm going to have somebody hop over here and make us some stone tools. I'd love for that tool number to be up around 20, maybe. Even though stone tools don't last as long, that'd be ideal. And they should, okay, I was just about to say they should be building the gatherer's hut next, and we'll put somebody in there full time. That will help to stabilize our food situation. Boom. Alright, 1 gatherer in here full time. And let's just go ahead and say grab all... What? Oh, okay. So that's not all as in all. That's all the stone and ores that were there. So we've made 16 stone tools that just need to be delivered over to here. That's pretty good. We'll make a few more and then call that good. Alright, so we'll go ahead and see what kind of footprint we have for the sand pit. If you're wondering why I'm doing that, it's because we want to make glass. Oh, sweet, we got the fishing dock. Let's go ahead and put somebody in the fishing dock also. So we're going to put the sand pit right here. And we will put the glass works, glass maker, right? Oh. Actually might move our storage to a more central location. Let's put right here. We'll make our main stockpile. Alright, and again, I know we have 1,300 food, which seems like plenty for 7 people, but I would rather be safe than sorry when it comes to food. We want to have, okay, we're at 67% in our little storage cart here. So, Spenson was born. Welcome to the settlement, Spenson. Okay, let's go ahead and, we don't really have the workers for the hunting cabin, but we want the hunting cabin up and running so we can get leather. Maybe, you know what, I didn't mean to do that. I want to have you switch over to making us iron. There is a foundry, which is more efficient when we're talking about making iron, but we're not there. Colorful little house. Let's keep this way. Let's go bright red. Let's go ahead and give them a road up past the house and connecting right like that. Goes past the marketplace. Lovely. Boy, I could really use another person. Just a note of warning for people that might not be super familiar with the game. Don't play on 10x if you're not if you're not experienced. This is not the optimal way to play. I actually prefer to play on 5x. The only reason I'm doing this is I don't think we want these open yet. The only reason I'm doing this is because I want to speed run getting our first nomads. So we need to get these 3 things built, and then we can just kind of wait and see. But I may slow it down once we get our first nomads, because it could mess up the flow pretty considerably, and I may need time to make adjustments. I already got that one. I know I always say this every time I play this game, but I know highlighting my my little flowers isn't the most riveting gameplay to watch, but it's so vital for this playthrough style. Why is this not getting done? That should be the easiest thing. Do this. I want to move this storage over. It's going to save everyone time. We're going to save you steps. Get this done, and then I can move this. How are we doing on storage? Yeah, see, I know we're going to need to put a barn in over here soon, too. Now I don't love that, because we're right beside. probably a bad idea, but I'm going to do it. Okay. So we have no iron? Where did it all go? Here? No. Here? No. Did you actually make any? I mean, 26 iron. I mean, it's nowhere. Is it being moved, maybe? That's really weird. Yeah, they just need logs. Let's go ahead and see if we can get them to clear more of this out. This will be our little downtown area. Excuse me. And then we'll do that. And grab that ore. We're at 1,400 food, which I love to see it. Grab a bit more up there. Grab this linen and this linen. Let's go ahead and once our hunter is done, how much fish do we have? Let's go, 350 fish. Now this game doesn't differentiate between, you know, calories and that kind of stuff like some games do, but I do like personally I like to have a variety of food types for my people. Oh, that one's standing still. Oh, well, please go away. What are those berries? Those look tasty. Alright. So now you're saying you're done. We don't have... Okay, there's the iron. We're going to move you over here, and I'm going to have you make lumber. We should be removing these trees, yes? So as these trees get removed, hopefully this guy will turn them into lumber, because this house is being built for those last couple people. We'll put a worker in here, so we'll be getting hopefully leather soon. So we should have a nice stockpile of linen. So house, then tailor. I guess then we do trading post. We're not gonna have anything to trade, but that would make sense for it to be next. Did we make any planks? Yeah. Okay, we did 21. That's progress. Keep working on chopping down the trees. We're at 1,200 food. We have 4 coats. So can we get this built? We have 8 iron. We need 16. Should have a bunch of iron ore coming in. Iron ore. Can they? Okay, they can make copper. Could do some copper tools, I guess. They would last longer than stone. Stone tools are holding up. We're at 41. Alright, we're most of the way to the lumber. Oh, we do have the iron. Okay, great. And I may pull the fisherman off to come be our tailor for a bit. We have another child born, carrots, and then a Deanna. Carrots. I'm sorry. Cartez, not carrots. Oh man, too tired. To be fair, a child named Carrots would be pretty hilarious in a community like this. Alright, so we have our road coming across the middle here. We're going to have our marketplace. We'll put a little bit more, probably mixture of industry and housing. Maybe we can use some of the town buildings that have the corners. We could do like a bakery and a butcher shop, that kind of stuff. And then I'm thinking we'll move this gatherer's hut eventually, probably down here. And because if our market area is here, we're going to want the majority of our houses to be in this area. We can always build a bridge and put something like that up here. Plenty of space to expand that way. We can come over this way and get some resources. I wonder, I'm not going to actually build it, but I wonder, yeah, see, this would be great. Put a gatherer's hut back here, a little bridge, put a barn there. That could be a winning formula. All right, we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna put someone over here making flax into linen first. We have 3. Okay, let's make our flax into linen. And then once we have some linen, we have some leather. So we'll combine our linen and leather to make a few more hide coats. Go ahead and grab our close food. Go ahead and grab some stone there. Lumber's looking pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Oh nice, Spenson grown up already. Spenson is gonna be not educated because I did not build a school. So let's go ahead and get a school in here for our next generation. I want it on this side. I think I might do it like there. And now that I can see this, I'm going to go ahead and double up this road just to increase our speed a little bit. The width doesn't actually increase the speed. The type increases the speed, so I'm a little silly doing that, but just a personal preference. I like the way double roads look. Oh, I think I see a little. So some of these that I've selected probably didn't get picked before they disappeared. So that's why we don't have a ton. Did we make any linen? We made 4. Not ideal, but we can do this hide coat, 1 leather, 1 linen. Okay, we have over 100 lumber now. It says. I don't know where they put it. It should be here. Maybe it's just sitting out front. But I think I'm gonna leave things right here for you all. And we'll bring it back next time. Bye for now.